Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back with another episode of The Witcher, and I am looking at my clock right now so I know exactly how long this episode will go, and we will not make the same mistake as last time and end up with a 2-hour long episode that is 1 hour of shopping in the market. Uh, So we're still stuck at this position where it's become painfully obvious we need to collect everything as we walk around. We need to quick move back to the center of the map. Quick travel, fast travel. I keep trying to call it quick something or other. Here's the dog, just sitting there guarding. I suppose, where is the fast travel sign? Here it is. So we found the submissions, and it turns out we have some more submissions to do. I think it is only wise we do them first before we take on this griffin, because I have to believe, even though it says level 3 and we're almost to level 4 right now, I believe that being overpowered will help. If we get into a situation where we are messing up with our equipment, wearing down the durability and all that, I'm afraid. Here's a dog. Can't do anything with the dog. You gotta love a game though that has cats and dogs of multiple kinds. Alright, nope, it's still further this way. So we'll just jump, gather resources as we can. My hope is some of this turns into at least thread, but I think probably a bunch of this is actually nothing but alchemy stuff, which we haven't gotten into. There's systems yet. We still have yet to see. I suppose we need to walk in here and talk to these people. Well, this guy has a symbol next to his head. That's new.
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
Aye. 'Tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
'Cause earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Felt dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
Interesting.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Explains why water is useful for me to drink.
It's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
Let's talk about my reward. It's time to negotiate. I need more money.
I feel for you, but this is my job, so let's talk about my pay.
Something not right with the coin.
To haggle for a higher reward, choose an amount and confirm your choice. If your counterparty accepts your offer, you've made a deal. If your offer is too high, your counterparty will grow annoyed, push too hard, and he or she will break off. Okay, the base rate is 20. I was gonna go double, but it seems like the most I can go is 26. This is interesting. Say a 10% increase, 23. The final rate, let's see. Let's go 22.
If you could drop your price a bit, I'm sure we'd agree.
Really?
That settles it then.
So, I just went through that thing for
Fine.
one more crown.
Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now. No one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off, please.
That is silly. Just some downright insanity. I went through that just, I suppose, to learn all that. Now this is the whole slide thing. When I get near something, I'm tapping A to pick up some ingredients, and when I do that, it causes him to slide. Which is exactly what I don't want to happen. I want him just to keep running. Here's the hunter guy. Again. We were here before. Are all the Witcher sensitive things? I suppose they're all gone now. Let's see. So, hopefully, if you have been hearing the fan from my PC, it will be slightly quieter now. I've done some minor adjustments to it. One of the... Ooh, a new marker. Abandoned village. One of the adjustments was simply unplugging an old case fan and getting rid of it. And then the other adjustment is a bit more sane in the sense that it is oh, I guess we just were never in this area before. There could be entire sections that I haven't walked to. This place could be a lot more filled out than I thought. I ran something that came with the BIOS that tests...
The infamous well. Strange. No sign of a ghost. Maybe it only shows at a certain time of day.
It just tests how high the processor needs, the fan needs to be when the processor's under 100% load, or
bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns.
And all that. So that was a really broken up conversation there. To just say something simple like, oh, I've done some things to my computer, hopefully it makes less noise. I still haven't put the case on it, so there's still a chance that it will be even quieter, and then I could, at some point, if I can get the crowns together, put a liquid cooling thing on it and get it totally silent. But that's not going to happen for a while. We are searching for things to loot. More than anything, I'm searching for things to loot. Not really following this I had thought this was just gonna have us fight, but instead, here we are. Trying to get the ghost to show up. If it's this hard for the ghost to show up, what happens if I walk out of the circle is a question I really probably won't solve. If there's an abandoned city like this, it probably is a great idea to run around and loot the place before you clear it out of whatever monster. That way you can get all the spoils instead of it turning into thievery when somebody moves in and claims all the items that were left as their own. Ah, looting. It's a fine old tradition. There's a tree here, so that's probably like a 25-year-old tree, unless it's magically grown. 25 years, if that's true, this stuff shouldn't be around.
A journal might be useful.
See anything else? So we found this journal, and here we go. Starting to see something.
Grass around the well's scorched. All signs point to a noon wraith.
A moon wraith.
Noon wraith won't stray too far from the well. Noon wraith won't stray too far from the well.
So I guess I'm not supposed to just jump down the well. Let's look at our inventory items. We've got this water. No, that wouldn't be in this items. We've definitely got more of those. This yellow diary. Let's read it. Well-closed petition grievances against the Lord. Freedom. They say the Lord is coming to see us. He wants to make a deal. Is quick to anger about small slights. Well, we'll see. On one way or another, I've no intention to move 1 inch from here. So it seems like the Lord wanted him out and killed him. He said the Lord was mad. We got some items. Maybe we can dismantle or sell those. Find the spirit that haunts the one. And we searched this.
Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. Noon wraith did this.
It's a noon wraith. I thought it was saying moon wraith, but now that I read the text, it's noon. So many names. I'm not sure if these names are being made up for this specific story or if they follow like the standard Dungeons and Dragons Monsters Manual type thing. If the Dungeons and Dragons Monster Manual is supposed to be the most known source. We're looking around the back with our Witcher senses. Here's something. I mean, I can fast travel. See a hair. have this to make a pig. Should I really jump down? If there was a climb down option, it wouldn't.
Moonwraith won't stray too far from the well.
I wouldn't consider it, really. I would just jump down, but I'm not getting that indication. Oh. You know, if it's a noon wraith, maybe it's being called a noon wraith because it only shows up at noon. We have another reason to meditate, I suppose. Meditate until 6 a.m. Meditate till 12 p.m. Okay. Let's meditate.
A Noonwraith. Wonder what it's doing here.
A noon wraith. Here we go. Read the entry about noon wraiths in the bestiary. Really? That's part of the quest? Devil by the well. Here we go. Vulnerable against a bomb, oil, or urine. That's helpful. Are all of these things vulnerable against things? Yep. Interesting. And these guys are vulnerable against signs and things. Alright, let's...
Something's tied the Noonwraith to this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
Where's your...
Strange. She's not attacking.
Interesting. Here we go.
A man, stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body, picked his skeleton clean. More bloodstains over there. But it's not his blood.
This is weird.
Bloodstains, barely visible. Someone was dragged this way. Someone who was still alive.
This is really weird. So we're not even gonna fight it.
Prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades. Another print by the well.
I'd like some of these tools. You'd think they'd be valuable.
Whoa, got too close. She fled, but she'll be back tomorrow. Something's keeping her here.
Okay, well at least I got to do a little bit of fighting there. Alright, this rope is now... See, there were items here I could have searched. And...
Bloodstains, almost faded. But the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope. Woman the journal belonged to. Must be. Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Gotta jump down there. Hope I don't break my legs.
You're gonna break your legs. And what's with the deer? This is just weird. Come on, deer. What is this? We needed to test this and see if we could get some raw meat from him. Yes, we can. But yeah, he's totally gonna break his legs. There's no way you're not.
Wide pelvis, small.
Yep, same thing. Why
Need to cremate the... Was she wearing the... Gotta...
This whole skipping thing. Maybe next time I try it, I'm gonna see if I can just hold down the button. Alright. Seems like we're safe if we don't if we land in water, which is nice. Come on. Let's see. I don't see anything else. Let's go ahead and surface. And you surface by holding B, which is weird. Normally it's A. And what is this?
Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noon Wraith for good. Better do it near the well.
Okay, that's cool. Question is, how do we get out of here? We're in some kind of underground well. So if there's gonna be underground locations, that could significantly increase the size of places. Leave the cave. I'm not seeing a lot of things to collect. I would think there'd be more fungus and mushrooms and such. Here's something. A torn out page, that's pretty valuable. I probably need to hurry. Actually, I have no clue if what happens when we run out of air. We may just drown immediately. Prepare for the fight of the Noon Wraith.
Need to prepare for this fight. Brew some wraith oil. Drink some potions.
Do I really need to do that? Let's see. If I have to prepare for this wraith fight, that only makes me more afraid to get to the griffin. And I don't really buy. Alright. Alright. Light a fire to destroy the Noon Wraith's bracelet. Let's see. Alchemy. Can we make what he's saying? Cursed oil, yes. Necrophage oil, spectre oil, yes. We can make cat. which is cool. Let's go ahead and do that. But I don't have the... I'll make Spectre oil. And I'll make Cursed oil. It seems like if you make the alchemy thing once, you've done it forever. It's very strange. It's a very strange system. Let's just burn this spot. Applying oils to your sword will increase the damage to deal. Open your inventory panel to apply an oil. Alright. Oils, you have a blade oil in your inventory. To use it, apply it to your sword. To use the left or right on the D-pad to select usable items. Okay. Oils. Select an oil using this and press A to choose it. And then we put it on the Witcher's Blade. Now your sword will deal more damage to opponents that are vulnerable to that oil. Really? For how long? Forever? Is it really just that simple? I mean, it's not even like that's got used up. It doesn't look like it got used up. This whole system's not making any sense to me. Whatever. Grab the sword, burn the body.
And the bracelet. Igni. Hey, I think it worked.
So we got a good look of her. She goes transparent. It's harder to hit them.
Damn, you're ugly.
Oh no. I'm low on health. This is not good.
She's gone. For good.
Take a trophy to the from the Noon Wraith. All kinds of stuff. Return to Olden for a reward of 21 gold, which is ridiculous. Let's see. If we look at the map, is it quicker to run to his house, or let's just run to his house. We'll take our horse. Come on, Roach.
Faster.
It might be a good idea to just start hunting animals for their meat. And riding the horses doesn't collect the items I need. This game is doing some weird stuff about making me wonder whether I'm doing the right,
now. Whoa.
playing it right or not.
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it, at least.
Oh, this is just sad. I cannot... I mean, I don't even care about 21 coins.
At this point, doubt I'll ever marry. You keep the coin from Mandy, her wedding. Raise a toast to my health then.
Thank you, Master Witcher. Them's warm words, you've a good heart. But I can't let you go empty-handed. Take this, at least. Fill up.
I got amethyst and experience. I think an amethyst is probably worth more than 21 things if we're gonna 21 crowns. So next quest. 50 experience isn't a lot. We need about 500 more to get to the next one. Treasure hunts. Track this quest. Scavenger hunt the Viper School Go. Oh wow. Let's go with Deserter's Gold first. Look at these quest levels. Recommended level 4, recommended level 6. So I'm gonna do this Deserter Gold, and then I'm just going to go to the Beast of the White Orchid. Let's take a look at the clock. We got a few more minutes for this episode. Let's see, the mini-map doesn't tell me how far I need to go. Pretty far. Is there a quick travel to that section? No. Darn. So we run. See, the whole dive there is wrong. It tests for the dive way too late. It dives into the water when you're already well into only waist height, above waist height of it. I would much prefer him leaping subhumanly and just making a very far ahead. Oh, what are these?
The plague!
What is this I'm picking up? I'm not reading it. 1. Hop. Humbles. Interesting. There's a whole bunch of hop. Hop, I bet, is to make alcohol.
Damnation!
This guy's spitting on me as I'm taking all his stuff. It might be worth it to continue running around looking for things to collect. So, these horses. Can I kill one? No, you can't kill the horses. How do you get horse hides? And this is mine right there. What is my horse with all the other horses? Is this some kind of secret thing? Where all the horses meet up right here in this area in case you lose them? I mean... Oh, that's not my horse, is it? Probably could have realized that by the lack of saddle. Now I'm gonna tame you. Maybe I can get a less scaredy cat, stronger horse. I'm hitting the A button. There we go. Alright, so that's some foolishness. I think I probably could break these though.
Move it.
Nope, no. Maybe they are just programmed to be wild horses. Anyways, none of that had anything to do with why I came up here. I came up here to see this. But you gotta say there was something kind of cool about a game that has a wild horses mechanic. This place looks pretty abandoned. Ooh, nice. And this will be vulnerable to Igni. I thought it would be vulnerable to Igni. Maybe it's vulnerable to something else. Arid. That might have been it. Yeah, Arid. Arid opens doors. And we just happened to find the secret place where all the stuff was hidden. That's no surprise. Really. Deserter's gold. Missing anything? So, as far as treasure hunts, we have just this one, which is recommending a level 6. They collect them all, which is going to take a while, and talk to Bessemer. It's time for us to take on the Griffin. We kind of indicated we were going to do it last time. And between taking on the Griffin and trying to mount these wild horses...
Faster.
I think there's probably more to this, if there is any strategy to breaking wild horses. It'd be cool to catch a new horse, though. Although, probably, since our horse is named Roach, it'd probably be a bit of a question. Why is that guy running away? No talk or anything. It's farms. A lot of these things these people are farming, not collectible. Some of these things they're farming is collectible. See, so right about now would be the time to dive in. Not right here, in the middle of the thing. And when you get out, you fall down when you get out, and then you come back up, which is a little weird.
Your gran told me about Smith's lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witch.
And I'm afraid to loot anything inside the place. Because I'm afraid they're gonna accuse me of stealing.
Yes?
Which I probably am.
What is it, Wolf?
About the Griffin.
Been busy with the Griffin contract.
And?
Time to set the trap.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already. Other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
Great. Prepare to fight the Griffin by brewing the Thunderbolt potion. Brewing potions. We've done this. Ingredients. To create an item, you need the right ingredients. Crafted item. Here you can find a description of the item that you created. Items you can create are divided into categories. Select a formula for the Thunderbolt potion. Don't believe I've seen a Thunderbolt potion. Apparently I can make a dancing star though, so let's try that later. Oh, all of a sudden it just appears. Craft it. In order to use an item during gameplay, it must be first equipped in the inventory panel. Press R and left bump, right bump to select the inventory panel. I will do that in just a second. Alright. Let's compare this equipment. I'm going to limit myself severely. Yep. What I have is actually worse than this, so one more armor. And what I have here is actually worse than this, so I'll equip that. And this versus that. I don't think I want that. See, 39 versus 47, what am I talking about? I think I'll take the hatchet. We're gonna do a little bit of a hatchet job. What was the amethyst that was given to us? I think it was probably somewhere in this section. This section's just gonna be a mess of items. Just a whole page. And then this is kind of a mess because there's no real reason to have it out. Anyways, enough with the inventory. What were we doing? The potion. We were setting the potion. Swallow, white honey, cat, thunderbolt. We need to equip this, and thusly I'm going to put it here. You can now use this potion during gameplay. Press 1 up to activate the potion in the first slot, or down on the D-pad to activate it in the second slot. Okay. We have 3 Thunderbolt potions. I'll go ahead and drink an apple juice. Although, he may have us meditate too, so all of that may prove to be pointless and a waste of resources. We're going right back to this field. Oh, he's in this field. There we go. Might as well collect this. Let's talk to him.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's do it.
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
He's got a little fake lamb.
It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait, like this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
Took you for a traditionalist. Gambling well.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill. Watch out!
Thunderbolt. Where'd he go?
It's about to dive!
Let's lock on to this guy. Oh, I wanted to be on Igni.
Damn! It's fast!
Igni.
Come on.
That'll work pretty well on him.
Don't let it get away!
Come on, horse, be faster than me running. Witcher senses. When using your Witcher senses, you not only see more but hear more. Hold this to heighten your senses and determine the origin of distant noises. We're seeing all kinds of blood and foot blood drops. Come on, let me out.
Come on.
The horse is useless. Pretty useless in a fight, this horse. Thunderbolt. Keep swinging. Oh. There we go. Got kind of lucky there.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
Like what?
For example,
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the griffins, head to the black ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Right. So we'll loot. Use the smaller knife apparently to cut off heads. I guess it gets around the vertebrae. And there's the horse with the head attached to it. Got our ingredients right next to it. And now we have a decapitated griffin. So now I'm on Axie. Can you just not do Igni? Doesn't look like you can do any of them except for Axie on the horse. And now we have the crossbow for ranged, and we have salmon for that. Interesting. And apparently we can meditate.
Hey, yeah.
Let's go. So this is the little church that we never found that location that was of interest over here. I imagine it's underground. You know,
Go.
might as well try something while we're over here.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Yeah. We can get over this grave. Well, now I'm on top of it. That's a pretty cool screenshot. We have since figured out that you can get through these doors with the art. So, yes, there we go. Guarded treasure. That's cool. Are we gonna have more caves and caverns like this? This is very Skyrim-esque. What is it? There's a... we went... When I played Skyrim, I went through so many of these catacombs type locations. Getting all kinds of things. Here's the body. That torch apparently fell down. There's some more bodies. Viper school gear. Interesting. So that was the one that was rated 6, level 6, and we did it on accident, just clearing out this whole area. Is there a reason to be turning on all these lights? I don't know. Come on. Well, can't get to that one. Can't get close enough. That wasn't too bad.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Didn't we already just draw this though? Ignisign intensity increased. Well, that's cool. We have done officially everything we could possibly do on this map, except for collect them all. What might be an interesting testament is what happens if the horse goes in the water? Usually they don't like that. We'll come to the castle from the backside. We're still very short on crowns. We could purchase and create and build a lot of stuff at blacksmiths if we had more crowns. We never really swam over to the side there. Here we go. Now, you've seen me try to get up the stairs. Can I get the horse up the stairs? Never mind me, I'm just a guy with a horse and I can't get up. Nope. Let's see. It's the doorway here is too high. You just stay there, horse. I don't think horses can go downstairs like that, facing diagonal. I don't think they'd agree to that, even if they could do it.
Ah!
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, no! By the gods, no!
What?
No more Captain Nice
Guess
Guy.
you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Take the coin or turn down the coin. Dialogue time constrained options. Some dialogue demand you make quick decisions. Choose your reply before the time runs out. Take the coin or turn down the coin. I think I have to take the coin this time. I mean, this is not a good guy. And if I leave him with gold, he'll only use that gold for bad things. Plus, I could really use some gold. Experience points. So 150 crown is a lot. Where's this guy?
That is what you folk lack.
down this section. Here's the...
Heard of the Fryhead Brigade? Your kind, sir. Non-humans.
Don't want to jump either. I was looking for a way to get into that room. Doesn't seem like there really is an easy way.
You vedi me. My Wallace will never believe it.
Key required, locked.
Stop!
Oh, that kind of sucks. I will say in The Witcher 2 there was a torture type scene there, and
Talk to the commander. Lower and I think.
you could send one person or the other person to torture or rescue them, or type things, depending on your choices. And here it looks like we can't do any of that. I don't want to loot while I'm around here. Let's see. Honestly, I think 15 lashes, while pretty horrible, isn't that horrible in this story, in this world. It didn't seem like the guy was particularly just out to kill people. 5% chance to cause bleeding. The Norwraith trophy is worth 5. How do we equip this? I'm gonna equip that trophy because that's 5%. We can carry trophies apparently. One of them. 5% bonus experience from humans and non-humans. So all of this stuff is... Am I really gonna keep the hatchet over the sword? I think I am. Well, if those 15 lashes were somehow avoidable, like I could put a stop to it, I must have had the key, and I guess I could have killed the commander. I guess in theory I could try to kill all the people here, but I don't really buy that. But you know, that might be an interesting thing, and a great way to end out this episode. Since we've killed the griffin, we've done all that. Let's see what happens if we just kill the commander. You've upset the guards, they might attack you. Oh, you're just throwing a fist at him? Like you're gonna punch him? Come on, really kill him. Oh no. I can't do anything. I can't attack them. Danger, there's the number left of the enemy's health shows its level. If it's red with a or marked as a skull, it means the enemy is much stronger than you. In cases, it's better to turn back and arm yourself suitably. Here we go. Oh shit. This is no good at all. You lost coins. interesting. Instead of dying and having to go back to a save, it's just made me lose coins. Either way, that's not gonna be what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back and load the game and work from that point. Wow, look at all these. May 22nd. This.
His bard's tale begins near
And that's gonna be the end of this episode. I tell you what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend some time offline to deal with the selling and buying of items. Now that we've got a little bit more gold, we're gonna deal with all that. So that's gonna be this episode. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps me out. If you want to support me, click on my name Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. If you want to friend or follow me, there are links down below for practically every social media site. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.